Jai Hind. Indian Ocean is neither Chinese Ocean, and the world needs to tell this to China. The new thrust on developing strategic infrastructure on the Andaman and Nicobar Islands is decades overdue project. The strategic importance of the island cannot be overruled. The changes in India's Look East policy into a robust Act East policy, a realization of critical importance of ocean power, and the rapid enhancement in the capabilities of Chinese People Liberation Army, Navy have brought a degree of seriousness to the imperative of developing Indian island territories, including Andaman and Nicobar Group in particular. The island bridge South and Southeast Asia, offering economic opportunities. With the vast exclusive economic zone, they can be hub for trade, investment and cultural exchange, connecting India to an Indo-Pacific region. It connects India with Southeast Asia by serving as a bridge between South Asia and Southeast Asia, with approximately 30% of India's exclusive economic zone encompassing them. Geographically, they are closely situated in Myanmar and Indonesia, reinforcing their strategic importance. Now, the Andaman and Nicobar Islands offer India access to a vast, exclusive economic zone holding significant potential for undersea hydrocarbon and mineral reserves. To understand and leverage the geographical salience, I've linked both security and economics aspect to it. The ANI's geographical orientation is one of the most standout characteristics. Located in close proximity to the busiest maritime choke point in the world and possessing a vast north-south spread spanning about 800 kilometers, it provides India with a range of security-related and economic options. Traffic passing in and out of the Strait of Malacca routinely circumvent Great Nicobar and enter a 200-kilometer wide 6-degree channel, while a small portion uses a 10-degree channel that separates the Andaman Islands from those of the Nicobar Islands. Now, such geographical traits and their subsequent economic payoffs provide India with a platform and the impetus to maintain a certain degree of oversight and domain awareness in order to better secure its interest in the region. When we also check the Chinese aspirations in terms of regional security, the islands provide India with the capability to establish a maritime exclusion zone, particularly in times of potential conflict with China. This strategic advantage enables India to counterbalance the presence of the People's Liberation Army, Navy in Indian Ocean and closely monitor Chinese maritime activities, thus acquiring valuable insights into their operational behaviors and patterns within the Indian Ocean region. The maritime partnership also intersects with the Indian Ocean, the South China Sea and the Pacific Ocean. The islands serve as a critical nexus in the broader Indo-Pacific region. Japan is also committed to support development projects in the Andman and Nicobar Islands, underscoring their significance with recent investments aimed at infrastructure enhancement, including an international container transshipment terminal, an airport, a power plant, and even a township. Now, we cannot rule out the great development project, as along with all other economic and trade benefits, we also need to have strategic perspectives to tame China, as China seems to expand its footprints. The built up at 3 choke points by China at Malacca, Sunda and Lombok. Now, these are the strategic security points which cannot be compromised. Even geoeconomically, if we see, we have to aspire for 10 billion economy. In decades, we need to expand our footprints beyond the geography. This area has 90% of global trade. So both for economic and security, this region comes with the criticality and needs the development. This is the competitive advantage and the first move advantage that we need to take without any delay, because the entire theater of all global players are moving towards Asia Pacific, Indo-Pacific, and we just cannot afford to wait for any more time, because India needs to have that kind of sustainable development and a long-term development in the region, creating jobs, maintaining strategic perspectives, and even the ecological balance. Let's not forget that this project was talked about in 1970 and we missed many buses since then. It's an old project towards development, and once the government begins to invest, we do expect private sectors also taking part in it. And secondly, to counter China and to dominate Indian Ocean, we need to keep behind our outdated approach and need to come out from the comfort zone and make China also realize and know that this is not India's ocean and neither it belongs to China. Jai Hind.